So welcome back to Let's Play Kerbal Space Program. So one thing I found out in the between the episode is that this is actually Kerbal Space Program, as you see it here, but you have this isn't the Sol system. This is the Kerbal system. So Kerbal. This is the Kerbal system with O, and because the sun is Kerbal and the planet is Kerbal. Oh, I think I don't say it right. But anyways, we have this decoupler, so this 2 meter, and this 1.25 meter, I think. Yes. So these are decouplers for heat shields. So you have the heat shield and you have the decoupler. So you don't have to put a decoupler on this, which would be unstable and something. You can actually put this heat shield in this decoupler, and yeah, pretty effective. And so we actually want to have the science on board. I forgot it. So we have this science lab or the science junior. But before we put on the science junior, I put on this little modular grinder system pod, and there are the comms, and then under this the science system or the science junior. Why do I say science system every time? I don't know, but yeah, I hope you know what I mean. So with the science junior we can do material statics and something. And so here we put on this photovoltaic panels, so solar panels, to generate electricity in space. Because one thing you don't want to have is a space probe with a Kerbal on board and no electricity, because with tech life support installed, this means death of the Kerbal. So yeah, Kerbal will die in 1 hour, and yeah, you don't wanna have this, because 1 hour is actually really short if you don't have electricity, because you wanna glide around the planet to have electricity with photovoltaic panels. Or if you have them installed. If you don't have them installed and you are around the moon or a planet, no chance of getting a Kerbal back. But if you have them installed, you want to glide around the planet, and this can be really frustrating if you're gliding around the planet and 1 minute before you get electricity, your Kerbal dies. And yes, so because of that, I'm putting on some photovoltaic panels, and a trick I learned from a famous YouTuber. I'm putting these rechargeable battery packs okay, in this thing, if I could imagine how this worked. So, oh yeah, okay, there it goes. So put it on there, and then, okay, how did this work? I think this, okay, battery, you can stay there, but I'm using another one, and a battery pack from KW Work Tree, and on top of this, parachute and radium on parachute to save us from descent. And I don't know, am I doing parachutes down here? I think so. But okay, I'm doing them here. Oh no, so let's do so. I think this is our science package. And now some fuel tanks. So one fuel tank and one Vesta, so like this liquid fuel but with a little bit more thrust and a little bit more fuel usage. But with one of these tanks it should last a little longer. And then this deck decoupler and more fuel tanks and boosters and some space stuff like Kerbal does. So zooming out, and then so I think, are we going to use boosters? I think we are going to use boosters. So aerodynamic nose counts, okay. Winglets. Do we have anything about control yet? Nope. Okay, so I think this is our first rocket. A little bit quick staging here, and again. So this is right, and okay, this is so this decoupler, then parachutes, and after that the I forgot the name, the heat shield. So hopefully this will orbit Kerbal. Yes. So after it loaded, we are going to push. Oh no, we are going to open communication to. Are we wobbling? Nope. Why should we? We are stable on the ground. Oh, I know why we could wobble, because I built the boosters higher than the engine. I hope this will go good. Will go well. So SAS on. Throttle. We can put throttle down because we are only going to use our boosters. And again, very loud, and our engine. What exploded there? Was this our comms? Okay, this isn't going well. This isn't going how I planned. Totally. And we're going to roll. But I don't wanna let this roll. And there you see these flames, which happen if you are gliding too fast through the atmosphere and burning your ship up. And before we ditch these boosters, we throttle up, because we don't want to have these boosters gliding into our engine and destroying it after they decouple. So we're going to fire the engine a little bit and then stop it again, and this and stop. So you see these boosters are going fast enough, so they don't collide with this engine. And I had some mistakes that I don't fire the engine, and the boosters are gone like this, and bam, and just smashed into my rocket, and I had no chance of return and such stuff. Not the best way to die in the space. I think we're going to burn quite, I think, because we're burning a little earlier, because we have an upper axis of 105 kilometers, but we want to go into orbit. And if we want to go into orbit and burning at our upper axis, it would be more fuel efficient, but we would have some time problems, because our upper axis would go after our ship, and I don't like it that our upper axis is going behind our ship, because this means we are going to descend, and we want to stay in orbit, not descend. So I'm firing at 80 kilometers, so till we will be in orbit to 90 kilometers, and my orbit apoapsis and periapsis is mostly 90 kilometers, because this is the I think first stable orbit. I think you can actually use 70 kilometers of periapsis high, but yes, you would have to have a stable orbit, and it's not guaranteed. And 90 kilometers is really cool, and so high that we can make high over Kerbal or in orbit around Kerbal later. So more science for science. So we burned through our fuel. We have 300 left, but I calculated with this. I have 180 in our tank, and we won't use all of them. So, are we in orbit? Okay, we are in orbit. And I think at this point, see you next time.